Freedom Park nearing its completion 2 decades after the idea was first thought up. As the project approaches its opening, the excitement only building. Michael Perchik joining us now in Raleigh with details.
The beacon of freedom set to transform downtown Raleigh's skyline, with a message extending far past the small parcel of land it sits on.
I go out there every week just to reassure myself that this is really happening.
After all the challenges and obstacles facing Freedom Park over the years, this site, one Reginald Hildebrand, who sits on the group's board of directors, doesn't take for granted.
At one point, we had been advised by consultants to abandon the project.
But the belief in their goals to create a monument celebrating African American heritage persisted and received a much-needed boost from famed architect Phil Freelon, who led design efforts for the National Museum of African American History and Culture.
He could have sat on his laurels or decided this little 1 acre in Raleigh is not big enough for my scope. But he invested himself.
Even as Freelon battled ALS, a disease which would ultimately claim his life in 2019, his passion never wavered.
He remained committed, even knowing this was one of the last projects that he was going to work on, which gives us an increased incentive to carry it through.
Freedom Park will include educational materials and an LED board, as well as walkways with quotes from significant Black figures.
And to see those powerful statements actually inscribed on a wall, I came close to tearing up, as I am at this moment.
Those words as meaningful today as they were when they were written.
Those were giving voice to people who need to be heard. And often history is about who gets to speak and whose words are remembered.
Freedom Park slated to open in mid-2023. In Raleigh, I'm Michael Perchik, ABC 11 Eyewitness News.